You are standing in the middle of a forest, completely surrounded by darkness. Most creatures on this planet would be vibrating with terror right now. For a gazelle, a rabbit, or a wild boar, nightfall is a death sentence. Their pupils dilate, their muscles tense, and every snapping twig sounds like an executioner's footstep. They don't sleep. They drift in a state of suspended panic, waiting for the shadows to move. And yet, you do something that no other predator on Earth would ever dare to do. You lie down, you close your eyes, and you voluntarily disconnect your consciousness from the physical world for 8 hours at a time. For most of human history, that should have been the ultimate evolutionary mistake. You are vulnerable. You are deaf to the rustle of a stalker, and you are blind to the approach of a threat. By every metric of natural selection, a creature that spends a third of its life in a state of total helplessness should have been extinct within 1,000 years. But we weren't. We didn't just survive this vulnerability. We weaponized it. What we call sleep is not merely a shutdown of the system. It is a radical cognitive upgrade. While other animals use rest to simply repair tissue, your brain is doing something far more dangerous. During REM sleep, your mind is running simulations of reality that haven't happened yet. You are not just resting. You are stress testing your survival strategies in a virtual environment. You are rehearsing the hunt, mapping out the terrain, and calculating the failure points of your tools. Think about what that meant for our ancestors. While the rest of the animal kingdom was governed by the immediate, reflexive demands of the present, the human mind was busy living in the future. We weren't just reacting to the world, we were dreaming it into submission. When you wake up after a night of sleep, you aren't just refreshed, you are updated. You are bringing a new, refined version of your strategy into the waking world. We learn to master the night, not by evolving better night vision, but by mastering the logic of the threat itself. We transform the dark from a hunting ground for our enemies into a laboratory for our own intellect. Your body still carries the ghost of this process. When you feel that heavy, inevitable pull toward sleep, it is not just biological fatigue. It is your ancient cognitive engine rebooting. It is the same drive that allowed our ancestors to look at a horizon filled with predators and think, I know exactly how to conquer this. The world today looks nothing like the one we evolved in. You don't need to fear the shadows of the forest, and you don't need to dream of hunting to survive the next day. But the architecture remains. Every time you solve a complex problem, every time you map out a future challenge in your head, you are using the same hardware that turned us from potential prey into the architects of the planet. We are the only creatures that have ever managed to turn our own vulnerability into our greatest weapon. And the next time you drift off, remember, you aren't just sleeping. You are running a simulation, preparing for a world that you have already decided to control.